my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for still being here, I should say. I haven't filmed a video in almost an entire month, which is very, very poor on my end, and I am truly sorry for that. Life has just been absolutely crazy, and so I wanted to, you know, I didn't want to just like keep on making videos and just throw them out there. I wanted to sit down and just explain to you guys like what's been happening, and yeah, do this whole update video to update you all. So basically, I just finished my postgrad. I did a postgrad in psychology. I did it at the University of Auckland. I've been doing psychology for like altogether 4 years now, undergrad and then postgrad. I'm still unsure whether I want to continue on to do my master's because if you know anything about psychology, you're pretty much worthless in the field until you get registered. So to get registered, you need to do your master's, you need to do your practicals, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know, at this point I've had quite enough of university, or I just want like a break and just work. So that's what I'm doing right now. Last semester was absolutely crazy just because there was just too many things going on. Like, it was my last and final semester of my postgrad, and then I also had my big wedding. So yeah, I got married as well. And so with all the chaos with university, with college, I was also planning a wedding, and it was very, very difficult to plan this wedding because I was in another country while my wedding was happening in a completely other, you know, country, and everyone, all the services, all the food, and you know, everything that you need for a wedding is all in Australia, and I was in New Zealand, and yeah, it was just completely hectic, and so that was all playing in my head, and then I had my finals, and just, yeah, it was a crazy semester, but I am happy that it's done. So yeah, now I have my postgrad. And then yeah, of course, my wedding. I got married, and that was very, very fun. It was also very, very hectic and tiring. I did put out a vlog for that one. I'll link it here or down below or somewhere if you haven't seen that yet. It's like a super behind the scenes of what's happening in my wedding. I will put out the entire wedding for you guys. I've been getting so many questions because I put the photos up on like Instagram and stuff like that, and it was a fully like cultural wedding. My husband is from Bangladesh, so we did a Bengali wedding, and we did, you know, the whole lenga and, you know, saris, and the entire theme was surrounding like their culture. So it was a very big cultural wedding. So it was very, very fun, but very hard to plan for. So yeah, I will be editing, what's this? I'll be doing the wedding vlog. Oh, it's not really a vlog, it's just the official footage of that whole thing. We're just waiting on our actual videographer, because we haven't gotten everything from them yet. So we have the henna, and then we had a henna night, so, and then we have the wedding as well. So yeah, I still have to edit all of that once he gives us the official footage. I think the highlight video is close to being done, or is done. And yeah, so as soon as that's finished, I'll put it up on YouTube so that you guys can see that. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. I've had a sneak peek of like the stuff that they got. Their camera's like amazing, so the footage is like super high quality and it's amazing. But yeah, so the next thing is that I migrated here in Australia. I am in Australia at the moment. I'm in Melbourne. So I left home, and it's been really, really tough, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I haven't been able to, it's not that, I don't know, okay, so with the vlogs and everything, I filmed a lot, and I do still have a lot of footage to go through, but I find it so hard to edit those vlogs just because I'm so homesick. So every time I see like footage of my sister or my mom or my dad and my brothers, like I just end up crying. And I know it's so dramatic, it is honestly so freaking dramatic, but I can't help it. I don't know, I get so emotional when I edit my vlogs from New Zealand, and so I've just been putting it off. I've edited one of them yesterday, and I think I still have like 2, and then the rest is kind of like the stuff here that's been happening in Australia. But yeah, it's just been very, very difficult for me to to be away from my family. I love my family. We are super duper close. So to have them not be here, you know, on a daily basis, you know, it's so funny. You like miss the mundane. Yeah, it's the mundane, like just coming home and you know, having that routine to do my uni work. Well, I don't really miss that, but my mom and my sister would come home, and then we have this thing where mom's, you know, cooking and she's, you know, chopping vegetables or whatever, and then we're just gonna be sitting there, you know, on the bench and just chatting, and Chelsea's gonna tell me what happened to her day, I'm gonna tell her what happened to my day and my mom's day, and we're just gonna have our little talk and then have dinner. You know what I mean? Like all those normal daily routines that honestly, you know, you don't realize how much you took it for granted until you've left, you know, that, and you don't have that anymore. And I don't know, it's just been so hard to grow up, basically. This whole adulting business is very, very difficult. It's not like what I thought it would be. But yeah, obviously that's all, you know, emotional stuff, and yeah, it's just I just found it very hard to be away from my family. And that's in no way saying that I'm like unhappy here or anything. Of course I'm happy. I've been reunited with my husband, who I haven't seen for like 2 months or something prior to after the wedding, I should say. Yeah, but that sucked so much, like, because I do have like all my due dates and things like that. So when after the wedding, I think a week or no, 2 weeks after the weddings, because we went on our honeymoon in Bali, which was super fun. We parted. We had to go because I have to do all my stuff at uni in New Zealand. So we only spent like 2 weeks as husband and wife. So yeah, it sucks. But see, that was another thing as well, right? Like throughout this entire semester, Tanzim wasn't there. Tanzim is my high school sweetheart. We literally met in high school. I was 16 years old and he was 18, I think, when we first met. Or at the time he was 17, like right when we first met, and then he turned 18 like a month after. But yeah, we've like seen each other every single day since then, because we're celebrating our like 7-year anniversary this year. So we've been together for a long time. But we did obviously just get married in April. Almost forgot it there. But yeah, all of those factors like just played in with this year. This year was just such a hectic year. And you know, YouTube honestly just had to take a backseat because, you know, all these personal things were happening. But yeah, now that I am here in, oh, another thing, we got a house. So we moved into our house. This is the house here. If you, I don't know, actually no, I moved all the boxes. Haha, you can't see them. But there's like a lot of boxes everywhere. Here in this room, this is my beauty room. I'm still arranging it, getting it all sorted and stuff like that. But it is coming together. The rest of the house is coming together as well. We just have a couple more boxes to go through, and then I think we're sweet. I was actually gonna do a house tour for this video, but the house isn't what I want it to be just yet, so just hold on for a little longer and then I'll do it. Yeah, I don't want to show you guys like a messy house, so yeah, I'll do the house tour once I think the house is like in better shape. It's been super duper exciting to, you know, build a home for Tanzim and I, and, you know, get the furniture and all that kind of stuff. I have been vlogging that, so that is gonna come up on your feed very, very soon, depending on when I decide to edit it. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it. So it was just uni and wedding and being away from Tanzim and being super duper homesick. Oh yeah, and then there's also looking for a job. It's the most strenuous, annoying thing ever, and then you have to like deal with rejection a lot, or people just not responding to your application whatsoever. Like I think now I've sent over like maybe not 200, but like close to that number, and I've heard from like 5, not even 5 people. Basically, it's just crap. It's just crap times. But it's the part of the whole growing up thing, so yeah, that's about that. But yeah, I'm so sorry this video is like all over the place. I hope you still enjoyed the video and managed to understand what I was saying, because I honestly, like, my head is just all over the place and I haven't filmed in like almost a month, so I'm trying to get used to the whole filming business all over again, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'm so sorry for being so absent here on YouTube. If you do want to catch me like every day type of thing, I'm always on Instagram. Instagram has to be my most used platform because now they have Instagram stories as well, and that's basically where I do like all my snaps. With my Snapchat, I don't know, I don't use it as much anymore because Instagram kind of just took over. But yeah, basically that's that. If you do want to, you know, catch up more often, then just go over to my Instagram. I'll have it down below, so go ahead and check that out. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all your support and all your lovely comments. I read all of your comments, so if you ever want to say something or ask a question or something like that, just comment it down below and I'll get back to you. Oh, what happened there? I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But yeah, that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!